Hey, everybody, and welcome to Shopping with Shana. It is already time for an updated must do deals video that runs from July 16th through the 22nd of 2025. Now, as I am making this video, it is day week two of our buy three or more, save $2 each mega sale. So it's July the 17th, a Thursday. We have several new deals I need to talk about. Kind of a really weird sale deal with the mega sale going on. It's kind of a stacking of deals that's happening and some other things that are going on. So do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, hit all if you like to save money at Kroger. And we're going to jump right on into this because there's tons to talk about. Let's go. We're going to start out with the mega sale. So basically what you want to do is buy a minimum of 3 participating items. Feel free to mix and match those items however you'd like. And then once you hit that minimum of 3, $2 per item comes off at checkout. You don't have to buy multiples of 3, just a minimum of 3. But you could buy 4, 5, 6, 15, 16, 17, whatever it might be, and $2 comes off. That's just a sale price. We can easily pair it with coupons. They can be store or manufacturer coupons. They can be in the form of digital coupons, printable coupons, coupons from your Sunday inserts. They can be mailer coupons and so forth. And then we can also pair them with rebate apps. Ibotta and Fetch are the best beginner ones to start out with, but of course you can also grab Swag Bucks, Merryfield, Shopkick, Checkout 51. All of the referral codes for my accounts are in the description box below. If you sign up using those, it helps me to keep making these videos for you, but also helps you to get some sort of extra savings in the process. So let's jump into this. All right, so I just wanted to highlight this Rayos pasta sauce deal. It's a 32 ounce and it's regularly priced at $9.99. It already has $2 off at $7.99, but with that mega sale price, it brings it down to $5.99. So it's a much more reasonable price than paying $10 for one jar of pasta sauce. I do want to give a big shout out and thank you to Candace, who actually brought this to our attention. And one thing that she did note about this is that the sauce size is pretty big. 32 ounces is a pretty big jar of sauce there. So this is actually a pretty decent deal where a lot of times you get like 24 ounces for that. So there you go. Thank you, Candace, for highlighting that deal on the Facebook page. I greatly appreciate it. She knows that I'm you try to be good in keto, low carb. I'm not succeeding this summer. I'm just letting you know there. But I'm hoping to get back into the swing of things once like life gets back on schedule. We'll see. Anyway, I do really like this pasta sauce. I highly recommend it if you happen to do the low carb lifestyle. All right, so guys, I found this while I was kind of peeking around at some of the sauce deals with the Rayos when I was looking at Candace's deals, and I found the silver palette pasta sauce. It's a 25 ounce bottle. It's got two things going on. It's regularly priced at $6.49. It's on sale for buy one, get one free, as well as a mega sale price, which would be $4.49 each. And it does work. So here's the deal. You need to grab 2 of them. The final cost would be $4.49 for both or $2.25 each, which is a really good deal. We're looking at like $13 worth of pasta sauce down to like less than $5. Now, one thing to note about this is that the free items won't trigger the mega sale. So for instance, if I'm just going to get pasta sauce and I went in and grabbed 3, which would make more sense to grab 4 of them because they're buy one, get one, it still wouldn't trigger the $2 per item to come off because the free ones aren't registering. So let me show you. I put this in a cart, like a fake cart, to order online to figure out what would happen. I had to grab 6 of them to get this. You don't have to grab 6 of them. You can grab 2 of them and then make sure you have at least 2 other mega sale items in the cart there to get you to 3 paying items in order for it to work. But let me show you. So this is the scenario I put together. I grabbed 6 of the silver palette pasta sauces. They're, like I said, regularly priced at that, $6.49. And it's showing $4.49 because of the mega sale. So it's bringing it down to $26.94. And at the pickup cart details, it's not showing the buy one, get one just yet. Okay. But no worries. I hit checkout pickup and I put in the stuff I needed to put in to get to that. And this is what popped up at the end. So then you'll see that Kroger savings of $19.47. And so that brings us down. Now, remember that estimated total is including the $4.95 pickup fee or online fee that you get for ordering online. So I subtracted that. The final cost ends up being, without that fee, $13.47 total, or that $2.25 each. And like I said, if you don't want 6 of these, and I totally get that, you don't want to pay the $13.47, and you can do this in store. I just did this online so I could see how it would work. Another scenario that I did was I grabbed 2 of the silver palette pasta sauces, and I grabbed another 2 of the Splash 6-packs that are $2.99, but with the mega sale, they're 99 cents. And it worked that way too. So I had to buy one, get one. And then the $2, the $6 total came off from the 3 different products. So just making you aware that if you do grab 3 or 4 of these, the free ones will not count towards the mega sale price. All right, next deal we have is the Nong Shim Noodle Soup 4-count. It's a family pack. It's regularly priced at $9.49. It's on sale for $6.99 and is part of the mega sale for $4.99 each. Plus, we have a $1 off 1 digital coupon to pair with this. So you can grab one of these at just $3.99. Not a bad deal here. All right, next deal I have is kind of a big stacking deal, so bear with me as we get through this. Bronny paper towels, 6 double rolls are regularly priced at $12.99. They're on sale for $11.99, but they're also part of the mega sale, so we're going to bring that price down to $9.99 each. Now, there is a digital coupon for 2 off 1. Do not clip it as a digital, clip it as a Kroger cashback, and I'm going to explain why here in just a second. Okay, so as a Kroger cashback, you'll pay the $9.99, but you're going to get $2 back from Kroger cashback, and the reason why we don't want that coupon sitting there is because we want to submit it to Swag Bucks. So Swag Bucks will not honor the 200 Swag Bucks back when you have a coupon paired with it, but it can't see the cashback, so it'll honor that. So you get $2 back from Swag Bucks, and the final cost ends up being $5.99 for a $13 thing of Bronny. So I think it's a pretty decent deal. And I want to give a big shout out and thank you again to Candace for letting us know about this deal. She posted on the Facebook page with all the details, and such a good deal. So thanks for posting that. Now, if you don't want to do Swag Bucks, then feel free to clip it as a digital coupon. It'll end up being $7.99 without that extra $2 back. So still a good bit of savings there. Next deal we have, and guys, honestly, I could kick myself. So yesterday in my Wednesday video, I missed out on this 3 off 1 digital coupon. Like as soon as I did all the savings and got it up there and ready to go, I found this coupon. I found this and another one that I'll show you later. So I need to update this deal just slightly here. Persil Activewear Laundry Detergent, 84 ounces, regularly priced $16.99, on sale for $13.99, mega sale for $11.99. I did not account for this 3 off 1 digital coupon. It's a one-time use coupon. So you'd pay $8.99 for one of these, and then you would get $4 back from my Bata. It's limited 2 times, making the final cost at $4.99. This is a really good deal. Remember, this is $17 stinking dollars for one of these. We're bringing it down to $5. That's amazing. Now we can do the same thing with the Persil Ultra packs, 32 to 42 count. Again, it's regularly priced at $13.99, mega sale for $11.99. We can use this 3 off 1 coupon on this product. However, you do have to pick and choose. It's a one-time use coupon, so you can't do this deal twice. Like you can't do this one and the last one. It has to be one or the other. Again, this would be $8.99 out of pocket and a different $4 back from my Bata, but it still ends up being the same price at $4.99. So it just depends on which you prefer. Do you prefer the liquid or do you prefer the packs? All right, so we're going to move out of the mega sale. We're going to move into the spend 15, save 5 instantly sale. I had a couple of things I wanted to bring to your attention. Yesterday on Wednesday, I have my full video. It does include all the matchups for this, but I did make a little video. I cut out just this particular section for you to see. So if you haven't got a chance to see all the different scenarios, you can just go check out that video, or you can watch the entire thing with the mega sale, the weekly digitals, and so forth. I'm trying to pull things out of these videos a little bit to kind of help you guys get your bearings and, think of one section at a time. I don't know. Let me know what you think about it. I will tell you that my long video did great, but my little segment of a video did not do all that well yesterday, which is fine. Maybe it's, you're already getting that information in the first one, but again, I'm trying to figure out what works best on the channel, and I'm kind of playing around with some things. So anytime you have suggestions, I'm open to listening to them, and we'll just see what everybody likes the best. And honestly, you can tell me what you prefer, but it's going to be basically what it comes down to, the numbers. All right, let me show you the new scenarios I have on this. All right, so this is a bit of an update too. So I had, I think it was Frankie who told me, I think I've got this comment here in a second, that the 5 off 2 digital coupon is stacking with the 4 off 1 digital coupon, but you can only do one 4 off 1. So you want to clip one of the 4 off 1 coupons and the 5 off 2 coupon. So grab 2 of the Crest 3D white brilliance or gum toothpaste, regularly priced at $9.99, on sale for $8.99. Your total is $17.98. $5 comes off instantly. You're going to only use one of the 4 off 1 digitals, then unclip the other one, don't have it clipped, and then one of the 5 off 2 digital coupons. Okay. Now, the way the system works is kind of a little backwards for Kroger. It does mess us up when we try to do like mega sale or weekly digital sometimes, when the let's say the 5 is higher than what the cost of the one product is, but it would work if you split it between 2. No, it only attaches to one product. So that 5 off 2 is going to attach to one product, and the 4 off 1 is going to attach to the other one. Anyway, your out of pocket would be $3.98, and then you're going to get $4 back from Ibotta, 2 on each toothpaste, right? Because it's limited. It's 2 back on 1, limit of 2 times, and it makes it completely free. So a big shout out and thank you again to Frankie who brought that to our attention. I don't have the comment. I just not realized that. I think that might have been, we message each other pretty regularly. So maybe he was just letting me know in the message. I don't know where I got it, but I do know that I was told it works. Now I have not tried it myself, but it should work. All right, the next deal I have for you is just a different scenario for you on the Shea Moisture Body Wash, another different type of filler item. A lot of you don't have kids, so the filler item I think I used was like, I use Band-Aids. So Band-Aids is something that we can all use even if we do or don't have kids. But this one might be more usable, if that makes sense. So grab one of the Shea Moisture Body Wash, 18 ounces, regularly priced $11.99, and one of the Kroger mouthwashes that's 33 ounces, that's regularly priced at $3.29. So your total ends up being $15.28. $5 comes off instantly when you spend $15, and then we have the 4 off 1 digital coupon for the Shea. So pay out of pocket $6.28, and then get $4 back from Ibotta, making the final cost at $2.28 total, or $1.14 each. And so this is still a really good deal. Again, thank you and shout out to Frankie who posted this particular scenario that we might like better than using the Band-Aids, but ends up being the same price regardless. But anyway, there you go. Before I move out of the spend 15, save 5 on personal care products, I wanted to make note that a lot of these products are on closeout price, specifically the Garnier. So that is showing at different stores, different prices. It will vary from store to store, region to region. So possibly when you get to the store, you may be able to do a Garnier deal, throw some stuff in there and still get that 5 off 15 and get tons of shampoo and conditioner. And it says also the Monday leave-in conditioner has a $1 digital coupon attaching to it. I don't see the actual price on that, but it is in a picture from the Facebook page. So anyway, there you go on that. So let me give a shout out and thank you to Wendy for posting that picture in the Facebook page there. And then next we had Lamont who went ahead and did a deal and let us know that there's clearance toothpaste and Fructis as well. And this is the deal that he did. He got 2 of the Crest toothpaste that are on clearance for $5.01, and then the Garnier shampoo and conditioner that's on clearance for $2.69, and then used all these coupons, the $3 Garnier, so 3 off on 2, then the 2 Crest $4 coupons, and then the $5 off the order all came off, leaving him at a subtotal of 60 cents or 82 cents total, or I guess that's negative 60 cents. The tax is 82 cents. So paid only 22 cents in tax, which is amazing. So congratulations, Lamont. That is really, really, really awesome to see that. And I'm glad it all worked out for you. So that's pretty awesome there. All right, we're going to move into some Kroger deals. Okay, so these are just deals that are happening throughout the store. There's certain, not any one specific type of sale. Maybe they're an Ibotta rebate. Maybe they're just a digital coupon deal. It just depends on what it might be. And let's check these out. All right, so the first deal I have for you is the Cheerios protein cereal deal. They're regularly priced at $5.99 with no sale price. Grab 2 of them because we do have a buy one, get one digital coupon. So out of pocket for 2 of them is $5.99, and then we do have a fetch rebate to pair with this for 1,000 points back on one. It's a limit of 3 times, so you can get 2,000 points back there, leaving the final cost at $3.99 total or $2 per cereal. And see if you might be able to get more points based on the fetch rebates that they have available there too. But there you go. Next deal we have is the Mountain Dew Summer Breeze 20-ounce bottle. These are regularly priced at $2.69, but they're on sale for $1.50. We also have this 2 off 2 digital coupon that looks like it's for the 12 packs, but is attaching to these 20 ounces. Now, it's also attaching to the regular like Mountain Dew Zero and stuff like that, but the price is $2.69, so you're not getting that $1.50 sale price. But if you prefer that flavor, you can still put a deal together. But the final cost ends up being just $1 total or 50 stinking cents each. That's a really awesome deal on this drink. Big shout out and thank you to Frankie for posting this deal yet again. Frankie is amazing. All right, the next deal I have for you is the International Delight Coffee Creamer deal. These are the 32-ounce. They're regularly priced at $4.29. You want to grab 2 of them for this particular deal. They're on sale for $3.50 each, and we have a 2 off 2 digital coupon to pair with this, so your out-of-pocket is going to be $5 total for 2 of them. And then we do have an Ibotta rebate for 60 cents back on one, limit of 5 times, so $1.20 back there, making the final cost $3.80 total or $1.90 each. Now, this may vary for you because the Ibotta rebate for different people, like for Frankie, is 85 cents back. I think somebody else said in the comment under his that they got something different too. So again, this could vary with your Ibotta rebate. It could be a better deal or a worse deal. So Frankie's getting his 2 for $3.30 or $1.65 each. So a little bit better than mine, but still mine's a deal. All right, so the next couple things we're going to talk about are going to be school supplies. So don't come at me. I know many of you are like, I'm not ready for school to start. I'm not ready to talk about school supplies. I get it, but the deals are here. So we're going to have to look into this. Now, if you happen to have Boost or you do pick up and delivery quite often, you may want to do this deal with this spend 25, save 10 on back to school supplies. It's only for pickup or delivery. And like I said, if you have Boost, you may want to do it. Honestly, though, even if you did a pickup for $4.95, the fee it is to pick up, you're still going to save $10 on your school supplies. So it'd be like a $5 savings there. So it might be worth it either way. So anyway, clip this digital coupon. You're going to get your total up to $25 for all of the school supplies, and you get $10 instantly. And this is good through July 22nd. So there you go. Let me show you a couple of things you may want to throw into your cart. All right, so the first deal we have is the Top Flight One Subject Notebook. These are regularly priced at $1.29, but we have this crazy sale price for 39 cents each. Now, again, I probably would pick up more than just one, but at least pick up one, pay out of pocket 39 cents, and then Ibotta does have this rebate for any brand notebook, binders, or paper for 15 cents back on one, and so that's going to make one of these just 24 cents. So a really, really good deal on one of these, and obviously it's a good deal if you buy more than one. And again, I want to give a big shout out and thank you yet again to Frankie who found this particular one. Next deal we have is the Bick Gelosity Gelosity, is that how you say it? Pens, I don't know. These are kind of like the really smooth writing pens. They're the 2 packs and they're regularly priced at $3.79, but they're on sale for $2.79. They're also attaching to this 3 off 1 digital coupon, which is attaching to a bunch of different types of Bic pens, but specifically there's like I think there was like 3 or 4 different types of the Bick Gelocity pens that it's attaching to for the $2.79 price. It should make it completely free, and there might be a little bit of overage. So just make sure you have something else in your cart to cover that little bit of overage that you get, because it's Kroger policy not to give money back, but you can definitely use it as overage in your cart. Other items you may want to grab are the Crayola items. They're actually pretty decent deals. So we have the markers for just $1. They're normally priced at $2.79. You have 50-cent crayons, which that's pretty standard for crayons. They're regularly priced $1.49, but during the school supply time, we generally see them 50 cents. I feel like they kind of take a loss on the crayons, but they make it up having you purchase other items. And then we also have the thicker markers. So we have the fine line markers and the thicker line markers for $1. All these are really good prices. If you're needing them for back to school, I would go ahead and grab some of these. If you compare it with the spend 25, save 10 instantly, or just do the deal itself. All right, we're going to move into the weekly digital deals. I do have a couple of new ones I need to show you and some new matchups. I have one correction to make from yesterday's video. Not correction, just addition to what we already had going on. And anyway, these are digital coupons. They're available to clip right now. They're just store coupons. So you compare them with manufacturer coupons in any form, digital, printable, and so forth. And we can also pair them with rebate apps. Now, you can also do these deals up to 5 times in the same transaction. But remember, once you use a weekly digital, it is completely gone. So if you do want all 5, make sure you get all 5 in the same transaction. All right, so let me show you what we got going on. All right, so this deal is kind of awesome. You want to grab either the Edge or the Skintimate Shave Gel Twin Pack. These are regularly priced at $7.29, but they're on sale for $6.49, but they're going to be $4.49 each with the 5-time weekly digital coupon. And then we also got this $2.50 off one digital coupon to pair with it. So have both of these clipped, and you'll pay just $1.99 for the 2-pack, which is like 99 cents per shave gel when you break it down to each shave gel, which is a really good deal. Again, shout out and thank you to Candace for posting this on the Facebook page. Candace was on this morning. She had deals posted like early this morning. I was already had my video done and it was, uploading and doing all the stuff it has to do. But I was like, I'll add that in tomorrow. So this is a great deal. Thank you, Candace, for posting this. So guys, I missed something yesterday when I posted this in my video from Wednesday. I missed this Kroger cashback / digital coupon, but we don't want to clip it as a digital coupon. And I'll explain why here in just one second. But here's the new scenario, which is amazing. This is a really good deal. So what you want to do for this particular deal is grab 2 of the Yoplay GoGurt 8-count. They're regularly priced at $3.49. They're going to be $1.49 each with a 5-time weekly digital coupon. Now there is also a $1.50 off 2 digital coupon. You do not want to clip that because what happens, because it's 1 cent over that $1.49, it will not allow the weekly digital to attach to it. So it'll actually come off of a $3.49 price point, which is not good. So you want to make sure that you clip it as a Kroger cashback and not as a digital. Now, if you do happen to clip it as a digital and it messes up, you can contact customer service and see if they can refund you that extra money that you missed out on, but it's kind of a pain in the butt. So the best way to do it is just do the Kroger cashback option. So out of pocket, it'll cost you $1.49 each, but it'll be $2.98 total for both of them. You're going to submit your receipt to Ibotta and get 50 cents back on one, limit of 5 times. So you get $1 back there, and then Kroger cashback will give you $1.50 back on the 2, a limit of 1 time. So now the final costs 48 stinking cents total, or 24 cents each. This is such an awesome, awesome, awesome deal. Hopefully you like this deal and you want to grab it too. All right, next up we have, and I think this is a really decent deal, is the Kroger Bath Tissue 12 rolls. These are regularly priced at $6.99. They're on sale for $5.99 each, and they're going to be just $3.99 each with a 5-time weekly digital coupon. Now, we don't have any extra savings or matchups to give you, but I think this is a pretty decent deal for some bath tissue if you happen to need it. Next, we have the Smart Ones frozen meals. These are regularly priced at $2.49. We're going to use the $1.49 each 5-time weekly digital coupon and grab these for just $1.49 each. No extra coupons needed. I know my dad really enjoys the breakfast ones, so there's like some egg ones and things like that. I'm going to be stocking his freezer up, so I thought you might enjoy knowing about this particular deal. All right, before we get out of this video, I did want to bring some of your comments in. The first comment being from Patricia, that said, Coke, Pepsi, 7-Up, the Saturday and Sunday sale, the 24-pack for $7.99. It's a 2-day sale. We talked about it in yesterday's video. I'll talk about it again probably on Friday, so that way you're ready to go on Saturday. But there are 24 packs for $7.99, which equals to be about $4 per 12 pack. The buy 2 get 3 free is about $4.40 per 12 pack. So it makes the $7.99 deal a really good deal. It's better than the holiday pricing that she says, so that she'll be stocking up. So Patricia, thank you for pointing that out. Yes. So the 24 pack is the way to go. That's going to be your cheapest per item deal. Okay. So that's a great one to take note of. Then we had a comment from Diana that said, can you believe my store was completely out of the weekly egg deal this morning? I went at like 9 a.m. I was pretty upset. That's pretty crazy. We don't even have an egg shortage going on like we did the last time. So I'm kind of shocked. But maybe there's a truck that's coming in. It hadn't gotten there yet. Maybe they hadn't got the stock out just yet that morning. Sometimes that happens. So try again. I bet they'll have it tomorrow. That's my guess. Hopefully. Fingers crossed for you. Next comment is from Brenda that said, on the Breyers some more ice cream. Make sure your receipt prints Breyers. My store, Ralph's, printed Klondike instead. So, of course, Fetch didn't accept it. What a bummer. So, Brenda, I would go in and fix that receipt. You can do that. Go in, back into Fetch. Go to I don't know what it is. I can do it. I have to look at it all, though. But you want to go in there and correct the receipt. And then you can pick the specific items and scan the Breyers some more ice cream, and it should fix it for you. So I think you can fix it. You just have to do it manually, which kind of stinks, but it's worth it. So definitely go back and do that. You can do it now, even though it's been a day. Go back and do it. Then Amy Stott said, I did this, the Shea Moisture, BW, by the way, I don't know, with the $4.49 Banana Boat Aloe. So $2 Kroger cashback, $2 tear pad for the Banana Boat, and the $2 digital. So kind of put like a whole big thing together there and got these for super cheap. So really, really awesome deal there, Amy. So if you want another scenario for the Shea Moisture body wash, that's what that stands for. Guys, seriously, what is wrong with me? Yes, body wash. All right, the next comment we have is Brandy. Says, I have Boost membership at half price for a year and free Hulu for a year, which pays for the membership. Now, I get the extra fuel points, discounts, and when my son needs groceries, I can make it to shop for him. I can use the delivery to send him groceries. I think it's worth it. Not sure if I'll renew it. I don't get it half price or free Hulu again. We'll see if I don't get the half price or the free Hulu. So that's interesting. So that's cool. I'm curious, is that happen every time we sign up, we get the free Hulu? Because that might be worth it to be it's serious. So free Hulu would be awesome. And then, yeah. So the other thing I noticed is that you said that you sent it to your son who lives somewhere else. That's really cool, because that's what I was wondering. Would I have to sign up for my dad and then I can just use it in store and then it would go to his, or can we go to multiple places? That's interesting. So thank you, Brandy, for posting that. I might have to do a little bit more research, because if I can get it for me and then send it to my dad's house for his stuff, that would be amazing. All right, I did want to give a subscriber shout out today, since we do have a Thursday video. I know Wednesdays are super long, so I don't normally do them. But thank you to Nikki Clove. I think that's how you say it. Nikki Clove is someone that I see a name a lot, leaves comments all the time, and it just takes a simple little thank you comment. It helps my channel to get the reach out there. Anytime you engage with a YouTuber's video, whether you give it a thumbs up, you leave a comment, you share, you click on the next video, all of that helps that YouTuber to continue to grow their channel, because YouTube goes, oh, people like this video, we're going to push it out more. So the more you guys interact, the better off that we do. And so I greatly appreciate you guys that even you might not have anything to say, but you'll leave just a little comment to help move everything along with YouTube. I greatly, greatly appreciate you. So thank you to Nikki for everything that you do, because I know you're constantly leaving comments. And if you want a subscriber shout out, just leave me a short little sweet comment at some point, and I'll pick one. I try to pick one for most videos. So my Wednesday videos get kind of long, so I don't always do them. But any of the other videos, I try to give a little subscriber shout out. Hopefully I pick you next. All right, so I am sharing this picture with you because I have actually stayed up super late. It is Thursday morning, but it's like 1 in the morning as I'm filming this and getting it ready to go for you, because we have an appointment tomorrow, or this morning, I guess I should say, to go get his driver's license. This is my son. He doesn't participate too much in the channel. He's a teenage boy, so he doesn't want to, but he's getting his license. And so, kind of funny story to go with this is that my daughter, who just turned 15, is going to be getting her permit exact same time. They both have their test scheduled at the exact same time, exact same place. Just one's getting permit and one is getting their license. So in the state of Kentucky here, it used to be, my son just turned 16 in January. You couldn't get your permit until you turn 16. Then you have to wait 6 months, drive for 6 months, and then you can get your license or take your test at that point. Well, they just changed the law in April to where you can get your permit now at the age of 15. Now, so it didn't work out for my son. You still have to be at least 6 months of driving. Obviously, for her, it'll be almost a year to drive before she could get hers, because she'll have to be 16 before she can get her license. But still, kind of crazy that she's able to get her permit. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow or today. I can't keep forgetting that as I'm recording this, it's just super late. It's the same day. It's just super late. Or early, I guess you want to say, however you want to look at this. Anyway, so wish them both luck. I don't have a picture of my daughter, but I'll try to get one for you if they pass their test tomorrow. We'll see what we can put together. So kind of crazy. I remember I grew up in Missouri. I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri. And so you had to be 15 and a half to get your permit, and then 16 to get your driver's license. So it's so interesting how every state's laws are different. All right, so that's going to bring me to question of the day then. Because every state law is different, what happens to be your state driving laws when it comes to getting your license, or your permit for that matter? How old do you have to be? Any of the details, things like that, let me know in the comments. I'm just curious how each state's different. So up until this year, it used to be 16 permit, 16 and a half, you can get your license. Now it is 15, like right when you turn 15, you can get your permit. And then at 16, you can get your license. So my daughter will be able to get it 6 months sooner than my son was able to, but we'll see. Anyway, let me know those things. I'm just curious, and wish my kiddos good luck because I'm nervous for them. So we'll see. I'm actually really excited about my son getting his license, because that means when band camp starts next week, I don't have to get up and drive them every morning or go pick them up in the afternoon. He'll be able to take them both to band camp and both of them back home. That is going to allow me to have a lot more freedom for the next 2 weeks of band camp. So excited. Anyway, let me know your state laws and have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you later. So bye, guys.